Hey Pisces, I'm tuning in for a reading. I hope you're all having a blessed day today. I went ahead and did some pre-shuffling here. We have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of new energy coming into your life, a lot to look forward to, and I was getting a message from Spirit as I was meditating on the energy for your reading that you're going to wake up in a new reality. Your energy is going to shift and you're going to know that you shifted. You're going to feel it. It's an energetic thing, it's very tangible, but there's some kind of upliftment, some kind of positivity. You're going to feel like a different person. You're going to feel like you're in a new world. And whatever this is due to the work you've been doing on yourself. You shifted your vibration and you've now entered a new timeline. So the Four of Wands is a celebration coming your way. And it being card number four, and getting March to April, you're going to start to see a lot of these shifts, a lot of these blessings take place. The Ten of Cups, this is going to make you very happy, very fulfilled. It's going to make you feel whole and complete. And I heard you arrived. Okay, so I don't know for who that message is for, but it's a confirmation. We have card number four and card number 10. October is going to be a very significant month as well. And what I'm getting here is you've been prepared. If you were experiencing any kind of delays or confusion in the past, this has now fully cleared. Coming into springtime, you're going to start to notice a lot of shifts, a lot of movement, a lot of things starting to pick up, and you are in alignment with the seasons. Whatever collective I'm tapping into, things are blooming, things are flourishing at this time, and you have happiness and blessings coming your way with the Ten of Cups. This is a very beautiful card because whatever it is that you did shifted you into a new timeline. And it's a very tangible thing. Again, you're waking up and you're feeling the shift. You're waking up and you're noticing that things have changed. Let's go ahead and get some angel messages before we dive into the tarot. Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces? And what does Pisces need to know at this time? What are your messages for Pisces, Holy Spirit? Okay, your first message is clearing debts. Your self care involves removing heavy burdens of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So, there's something here about managing finances, but also managing your energy. Because some people, some environments, some places will leave you feeling empty, will leave you feeling dry, will leave you feeling exhausted or down or negative. This can be energetic or it can also be financial. There's something here about organizing things, there's something here about managing things. Because once your energy is right, once your energy is aligned, you start to notice the shifts and the changes all around you. So, clearing out debts and pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So, for some of you, you have financial blessings coming in, and Spirit wants to see how does Pisces manage this? How does Pisces invest this money? How does Pisces multiply, whether it's money, blessings, investments? You're being advised to put yourself first and to also take care of things that are draining you, take care of things that are making you feel heavy or are leaving you in a place of feeling empty. Again, this could be people, places, environments. Pay attention to what you're giving your energy, time, and attention to. And God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God. And your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So you're being provided opportunities, resources, beautiful, positive energy. Just know that this is where your blessings come from. The more that you prioritize your connection to your higher self, to God, to the universe, you're going to notice how much more in tune you are. You're going to notice how better things flow for you, how seamless they are, and how opportunities just land on your lap because of alignment. But you also have to do the work every day to stay in a high vibration. Be very mindful what you're watching, what you're consuming, because if it lowers your vibration, it's taking you out of your timeline. God is providing abundantly for you. There's a need to tap into this energy so that you see all the blessings, all the goodness around you, and happiness is a choice. That's what I'm getting here. Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, happiness is a choice, and depending on what you're giving your attention to, that's what's going to affect your thoughts, your mindset, your emotions. So choose to be happy. Make that choice and don't allow other people's negativity, don't allow the toxicity in the world, in the news, to bring you down from a high vibration because you're meant to anchor into this paradigm. You're meant to anchor into this timeline. This is now your new reality. Four of Wands, Ten of Cups. Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces? And what does Pisces need to know at this time? What does Pisces need to know at this time, Holy Spirit? Knight of Pentacles. Your happiness, your well-being, your joy is going to be found in your day-to-day routine, in your everyday schedule. Schedule time for play, schedule time for fun, schedule time to really nurture yourself, to pour into yourself, to do things that ground you, to do things that fulfill you. But the Knight of Pentacles is showing up every single day. It's your routines, your schedules, your discipline, your devotion to yourself and to your life. Spirit wants you to know that you do have control over your happiness, and it starts with your everyday schedule and having routines that really benefit you, that really ground you, doing what is best for you. Okay, pay yourself first, prioritize yourself and your well-being. Tell me more, Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces? And what does Pisces need to know at this time? Also getting here, slow and steady wins the race. There's no need to feel a sense of urgency. There's no need to rush into something, because that energy can take you out of a high vibration. It can put you in a scarcity mindset, as in you're going to miss out on something or you have to do something quickly, and that's not what Spirit wants. Spirit wants you to be grounded, to be patient with yourself, to offer yourself compassion. And yes, slow and steady wins the race. Yes, take the daily actions, but you don't have to rush. You don't have to feel the pressure of the outcomes. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know at this time? King of Wands. Your fire, your spark, your creativity, your excitement is coming back online. Your life force is being restored with this shift taking place in your life. So the Knight of Pentacles allows you to ground this energy, and the King of Wands allows you to really step into your power, to start something, to initiate something in your life, to take some kind of action. The King of Wands is the businessman, the businesswoman, the entrepreneur of the tarot. He's the one that makes ideas come to life. He's able to monetize hobbies. He's able to monetize new projects. He's a very creative force. And so King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, these are both masculine energies. You're being advised to ground this, but also to take action. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What does Pisces need to know at this time? Nine of Swords in the reverse. You are leaving behind any kind of overthinking, any kind of overanalyzing. The anxiety is being washed away by the certainty of the King of Wands. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You're not accepting any cups that bring anxiety, that stress you out. You're not accepting anything that takes you out of a high vibration. There's something here that you're saying no to. You could be saying no to the past. Whatever this is for you, it doesn't interest you. It doesn't do anything for you. It's not making you happy. It's not fulfilling. So you're not accepting that cup. You're choosing something different, King of Wands. There's also a message here of reassurance. As long as you're showing up every day and doing what's best for you, there's a certainty here that everything is going to work out. Again, the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race, but he always reaches the finish line. And the King of Wands is your ability to make decisions, your ability to start something, whether it's a new project, a new investment, learning a new skill. Again, King of Wands is the businessman, the entrepreneur. And the Nine of Swords in the reverse, you're getting into action instead of thinking about things, instead of analyzing. There's forward movement here. So Knight of Pentacles, diligence, hard work, determination, steadfastness, building material security, safety, being pragmatic, and expansion. There's a need here to keep things simple. That's how you're going to notice the best results with the Knight of Pentacles. He's toiling and tilling his lands and enjoying every minute of it. More practical than the other knights, he improves things for himself and for those he loves. With his steadfastness and consistent momentum devoted to solidifying foundations, he assures you that extra care today will multiply your harvest tomorrow. It's time to show fierce loyalty, pride, and trustworthiness, and to tend to your home while uncovering your unwavering ambition for the future. Sometimes this energy is so stable it feels repetitive. So if you're feeling resistance, or if you'd kind of prefer to stay in bed, find joy in your progress. The journey is the thing, uncovering heart-steering enthusiasm by allowing yourself to believe in something brighter. This is a card of infinite expansion. With time and faith, your seeds will take. Follow through on your plans and promises and move any stagnant energy that's blocking your dreams. Your affirmation is, seed by seed, I plant my future with my rock-steady foundations of faith. Things are going to be simple, things are going to be easy, but there is a need to show up for yourself every single day here, King of Wands, to choose your direction and to take action, and not allow your thoughts to get away with your peace of mind. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Nine of Swords in the reverse. What does Pisces need to know about the Nine of Swords in the reverse? What does Pisces need to know, Holy Spirit? Six of Cups. For some of you, this overthinking or overanalyzing or feeling overwhelmed is coming from past situations. And just know that the past doesn't determine your future. Just because something happened in the past doesn't mean that it's going to happen again. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Temperance in the reverse. Clarify the Nine of Swords in the reverse, Holy Spirit. What does Pisces need to know? Knight of Cups in the upright. So I'm getting an external energy here. Temperance in the reverse and the Knight of Cups. I'm getting water sign energy, fire sign energy. I'm also getting a different message here with the Temperance and the Knight of Cups. You have some people that have you on their mind consistently. Nine of Swords in the reverse, losing sleep, trying to figure you out, trying to make sense of what happened. They're realizing that they weren't successful in something that they were trying to create with you or in an outcome that they had in mind. Okay, I don't know what this is pertaining to, but some people here feel imbalanced or destabilized. The Nine of Swords is restlessness, losing sleep. The Knight of Cups, they had an intention to make an offer or they wanted you to accept a cup. The Six of Cups, this talks about history, memories, past connections. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to the Nine of Swords? What does Pisces need to know? What is this about, Holy Spirit? You figured it out? Okay, so this goes back to the initial message. The reason why the Nine of Swords is in the reverse is because you figured out what to do. You figured out what the next step is. You figured out how to ground this energy. And I'm getting a sense here of clarity. I'm getting a sense here of not overcomplicating things, not making it complex. Simplicity is better. Keeping things simple, keeping things easy, and showing up every single day for yourself. You figured something out, and now the restlessness, the anxiety, the overthinking, the overwhelm is gone. Let that ish go. Exactly. You let go of past situations, past lessons, past people, but now other people have you on their mind and they realize that they weren't able to figure you out. They weren't able to achieve what they wanted to achieve with you. You walked away. Your future self is begging you to take this risk. There's a decision here, there's a new venture, there's a new project that you're being guided to start, that you're being guided to take action on. And the King of Wands is saying, Pisces, you are in power. You know what this is and you know what to do. The Knight of Pentacles is just the day-to-day things that you have to do to maintain this energy, to get something to the finish line. Again, showing up for yourself every single day. Your dreams are delivering truth. So for some of you, you are receiving messages in your dream state about what's happening, why it's happening, and things are being revealed to you, things are being exposed to you, and you may be shown your next step in your dream state. So if you feel guided, have a dream journal, or as soon as you wake up, record whatever it is that you remember from your dreams, because it's going to make sense. It's not just random dreams, it's not just random coincidences. There's a message behind it. Stay strong, make them wonder how you handled it. Okay, so yeah, Pisces, you're coming out on top. People don't know how you do it. This is why you have people losing sleep, because they did everything they could to try and take you down. They did everything they could to lower your vibration, to be toxic, to be negative towards you. They did everything they could to try and deceive you or manipulate you or talk negatively about you. But some way, somehow, you are always coming out on top. Some way, somehow, you're always making it to the next level. In the King of Wands, you are in power, you are in control, and you're no longer in the Nine of Swords energy. Now you have people restless, losing sleep, wondering why they weren't able to affect you, wondering why their plan, their schemes didn't work. Okay, you figured it out. Spirit is proud of you, and you let that ish go. You no longer harbor any kind of emotion towards these people or towards these situations. You have better things to do. There's more exciting things happening in your life than to focus on whatever happened. Hey, your dreams are delivering truth. For some of you, things are going to start to make sense. The information that you needed, the answers that you needed, are going to start to click into place. And you're going to realize why someone did something or why certain things happen in your life. What was the lesson behind it? The Six of Cups, you've let go of the memories because you're making space for new memories. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know at this time? Okay, I'm going to go go ahead and pull from a different deck. Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces in regards to the Temperance in the reverse? What does Pisces need to know about this Temperance in the reverse? Okay, that's too many cards. I'm not going to take them. Someone here has a lot to say. Someone from your past, they've been holding back, and I don't know what this is, but they're going through some kind of imbalance. Their life has flipped upside down. I don't know who this is to you, but the Knight of Cups, they were offering something that you didn't accept. Someone's life here is completely out of balance. This can talk about addictions, not having any moderation, excess, but someone's life here is completely flipped upside down. And the Nine of Swords in the reverse, they're losing sleep. They're wondering why their games didn't work. They're wondering why they weren't able to bring you down. And now they're having to deal with this restless energy. All the negative energy that they have dished out into the world, it's coming back. And now they've lost balance. Okay, there's some kind of extreme taking place in their life. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What does Pisces need to know about this Temperance in the reverse? What does Pisces need to know about this Temperance in the reverse? Cut off game too strong. You cut someone out of your life, and their life flipped upside down. Your presence, your energy in someone's life was creating some kind of stability. It was neutralizing the chaos, the negativity, the toxicity. And as you walked away, everything was destabilized because this person is the problem. Okay, tactical vanishing. You walked away. So you cut someone off and you vanished. Copycat. Someone was copying you. They resented you for who you are and the way that the world reacts towards you, the ideas, the energy that you have, the blessings that are in your life. And they tried to copy this energy, but they're realizing that they can't fake energy. This person is being exposed at this time. Temperance in the reverse. Yeah, everything is out of balance. Everything's upside down. Six of Cups energy. Again, you release the memories to make new ones. Knight of Pentacles. You're very grounded. You're very stable. You're very centered. And the King of Wands. This energy is allowing you to be the leader of your own life, to choose your direction, to take the right actions, to make something happen here. Yeah, your energy is showing up very beautiful, very balanced. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Give me a few more messages for this Temperance in the reverse. What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know, Holy Spirit? Destroyed ego. Yeah, Pisces, you destroyed someone's ego without even meaning to. That was not your intention. But if someone's ego is fake, if they're not who they really say they are, some way, somehow, you being real, you being grounded, you being stable, exposes the lies around you. Your light illuminates the shadows. And someone is upset at the fact that now everybody can see them. Everybody can peek behind the curtain now. Yeah, copycat. They were trying to imitate your energy. They were trying to fake who you really are. And now their ego is destroyed. Okay, you cut someone off and you vanished. I don't know what this Knight of Cups is. I'm going to go ahead and clarify. But they're all clarifying the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Holy Spirit, clarify the Knight of Cups for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about this Knight of Cups? What does Pisces need to know about this Knight of Cups? What is this about? What is this about, Holy Spirit? Justice in the reverse. Okay, so this is a second energy. These are two different energies. There's a water sign and there's a fire sign. It doesn't have to be that specific sign, but they're embodying the energy of fire and water. So justice in the reverse. Someone from your past, you may have two people here that are very restless or they're losing sleep over you. They're wondering why their plan didn't work. They're wondering why their tactics to bring you down have backfired. One of them is going through a major ego death, destroyed ego, and people are starting to see that this person was trying to copy you. You have another person here that feels like whatever happened between the two of you wasn't fair. I don't know what this is, but they may have offered a cup or they may have had good intentions, quote unquote, but the Nine of Swords is in the reverse. There's something here that they were hiding or they were trying to get away with. The Justice in the reverse is saying that they feel like this is not over. They feel like there's no justice or no balance in the situation. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What does Pisces need to know about the Knight of Cups? What does Pisces need to know about the Knight of Cups? Seven of Wands in the reverse. This person feels like you are very protective of yourself and that you have very strong boundaries around you. And they couldn't get away with something, or they They couldn't figure you out, is what I'm getting here. Because the Seven of Wands can talk about needing to protect yourself energetically, needing to have stronger boundaries around you, because there's negative energies or haters or trolls. So this person feels like they couldn't get past your walls. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What does Pisces need to know about the Knight of Cups? Yeah, Eight of Wands in the reverse. Because of your boundaries, they can't get their message across. They can't take the action that they want to take because you're guarded or your walls are too high. They feel like this isn't fair and they feel like it's not over. What is the Knight of Cups messages to Pisces? What is the Knight of Cups messages to Pisces? I compare you to everyone. Okay, so yeah, they feel like something here is not fair. They feel like something is not over. And the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands, they feel blocked off of your energy. They can't communicate with you. They can't get their message across. They can't take action towards you because you have walls with this person. You have boundaries. Some of you may have blocked and deleted this person, but they're comparing everyone to you. What does the Knight of Cups want to say to Pisces? I'm bothered that you seem okay. I feel you pulling away. Okay, yes, this person could not get past your walls and they couldn't figure you out. There's an offer, there is a message, there's something here that they want to say or do, but the Eight of Wands in the reverse is blocked energy. They can't get this across because there's some kind of boundary there. King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. You have released the past to make space for new memories. So the Six of Cups. There's a lot of people wanting to recreate something. There's a lot of people wanting to relive old memories or go back into old cycles. But you've moved on to bigger and better things. And the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands is saying, Pisces, you are in control. Your life is moving in the right direction and you're taking the right actions. Someone here is bothered. They don't like that. Okay. They feel like you're doing a lot better without them. They're bothered at the fact that you're unbothered because they feel like they can't sleep. They feel restless. They're reminded of your energy every single night. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Give me one more message, Holy Spirit. What do they want to say to Pisces? What do they want to say to Pisces? I thought I had more time. I chose comfort over effort. Okay, so these are the past energies coming up. You have two people here, either a fire sign and a water sign, or someone who's embodying that energy. Someone's in their feelings and someone else is angry. I'm also getting another message here with the Seven of Wands in the reverse that this Knight of Cups may have been a hater. They may have had some kind of jealousy towards you. You may have had to protect yourself from this person and set very healthy, strong boundaries. Because the Seven of Wands is a card of haters and needing to protect yourself, needing to strengthen your boundaries. So Seven of Wands to the Eight of Wands in the reverse, you have to completely block off this energy. But the Justice in the reverse, something here stayed imbalanced or something here was unfair or unjust. It's also the card of karma. In the reverse, this is negative karma. This person is going through something to where they're losing sleep, they're restless, they can't get you off their mind, you know? What does Pisces need to know? The Eight of Cups in the reverse. They're not wanting to let you go, but you already walked away. Okay, these are two different energies or two separate energies. We have the 11 and the 8. 8 is also a number of karma. So this person is going through some kind of karma that was unexpected. They didn't think they were going to feel this way. They didn't think that they were going to be affected. Tell me more. Clarify the Justice, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Justice, Holy Spirit. What does Pisces need to know about the Justice in the reverse? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a back and forth here. They want to respect the boundary that you have. They want to respect the fact that you've blocked this energy off, but they also want to come in here and clarify something or make some kind of a offer. As you can see here, this person has a cup in hand. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What is this Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and what does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? King of Cups in the reverse. Emotionally immature, emotionally manipulative, going through some kind of imbalance. This person can be very emotional at this time. Yeah, there's a water energy and there's also a fire energy coming in. So I don't know why they're hijacking your reading here, but you have a lot of people thinking about you. And the Nine of Swords in the reverse, losing sleep, feeling restless. But the Knight of Pentacles keeps you grounded. You're not open or receptive to these energies. King of Wands, you have bigger and better things to do at this time, and you're being advised to direct your life in the right direction, to make the right decisions, and you're already doing that. There's a need here to continue to show up for yourself every day and to prioritize yourself. Pay yourself first and know that your blessings, your provision comes from God. God is your source. Four of Wands to the Ten of Cups. You have shifted into a new environment. You've shifted into a new vibration. You're going to start to see the benefits, the rewards, the effects. Okay, from March to April, and then also October is going to be a very significant month for you. You're going to see a lot of things coming together, a lot of things coming full circle. What is your higher guidance for Pisces in regards to this reading? What's your higher guidance for Pisces, Holy Spirit? The next step is enough. Slow and steady wins the race, Knight of Pentacles. Clarity comes from movement. Presence, simplicity, momentum, trusting the process, releasing overwhelm, direction through action. You don't need the full plan. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the next step and trust that it's enough. The path reveals itself through movement, not overthinking. Exactly. Nine of Swords in the reverse, you release some kind of overanalyzing, overthinking. Whatever was making you feel overwhelmed, you release that and you're trusting the present moment. You're trusting the next step. This card is your permission to stop obsessing over the big picture and come back to the moment. The next step, however small, holds the key to your momentum. From that movement comes clarity. From that clarity, direction. And from that direction, transformation. Let go of the pressure to figure everything out. All you need right now is to begin. Your guidance. You may be feeling overwhelmed or stuck because you're trying to solve an entire journey in your head before taking action. But life unfolds through doing, not guessing. This card reminds you to trade perfection for presence. You'll know more after you move. There is wisdom and simplicity. Don't underestimate what one step can set into motion. Your journaling prompts. What's the actual next step I can take, no matter how small? Where am I holding back because I think I need a full plan? What decision would I make today if I trusted clarity will follow? Action step. Name the very next thing your heart, business, healing, or dream needs and do it. Just one step. No pressure to have it all figured out. Just movement. Just trust. The path always gets clearer once you begin walking it. Your affirmation is, I trust the step I take today. It's enough to move me forward. Okay, so yes, back to the King of Wands energy. There's a sense here of confidence, certainty in your direction and your decisions because of the Knight of Pentacles, because you're showing up every day for yourself. And Spirit is saying that this is enough. You're doing the right thing. You're moving in the right direction. God is your source. God is providing for you the guidance, the resources, the context that you need, the reassurance, the messages. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify God is your source. What does Pisces need to know about this? What does Pisces need to know about this, Holy Spirit? The Lovers. Things are coming into alignment. Things are connecting for you, and Spirit wants you to stay on a positive path. Spirit doesn't want you to get distracted by the past or to get pulled into lower vibrations. So be very mindful what you're consuming, who you're hanging out with. How does it make you feel? Because you're meant to stay in this Four of Wands and Ten of Cups energy. You have now shifted into a new timeline, and you're going to notice how your paradigm is shifting, how things are more colorful, more happy, more bright, more positive. It's time to make a choice here and to have faith that things are coming together at the right place at the right time. The opportunities coming to you at this time are divinely favored. So just know that you are in alignment. Trust that. Going back to this message, your future self is begging you to take this risk. I don't know what this risk is for you, but the King of Wands is saying, Pisces, you have the ability to make this happen. And there's a sense here of peace, of certainty that you can do something, that you have everything you need. And Spirit is saying that the next step is enough. If you just do one thing today, if you just get 1% better today, you're going to notice how this compounds. And it is enough. For some of you, the overthinking is coming in because of this new opportunity, because of this risk. Maybe you were trying to figure out the best tactic, the best strategy, the best timing, the best market. Maybe you were trying to learn more skills, to feel more prepared, and Spirit is saying you're ready. And now that the Nine of Swords is in the reverse, you can fully step into action. You can fully step into the present moment instead of strategizing and thinking about it. Okay, you figured it out. Spirit is confirming something for you. So, with the Temperance in the reverse and the Knight of Cups, you have someone angry and upset at you because their games didn't work, their strategy, their plan didn't work. In the Knight of Cups, you have someone else in their feelings. Again, you've released this. You let this go. You left it in the past, Six of Cups, so that you can make more space for new memories. Holy Spirit, what are the Temperance messages to Pisces? What are the Temperance messages to Pisces? Something is shifting soon. I'm bothered that you seem okay. So this is the second time that this message shows up. So both of these energies are bothered that you seem okay, that they didn't have an effect on you. I don't know if you still care. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are the Temperance messages to Pisces? What are the Temperance messages to Pisces? I'm afraid you'll see the real me. You already know who they really are. That's why their ego is destroyed. That's why they tried to copy you, they tried to imitate you. Because you can see the truth. You can see through people, and you pick up on their intentions. You're not a judgmental person, but you still know when someone is fake, when someone is wearing a mask. You are a human lie detector. You know when people are telling the truth and when they're lying. Okay, I compare everyone to you. So we have two of the same messages coming up for both of these energies. I'm getting a message that for you, you've noticed a pattern. This is not something new to you. People that you release in your past, whether it's family members, whether it's exes, whether it's past friends, they always come back around and they're always exhibiting the same pattern. To you, this is an old story. You've seen this before. It's not a shock, it's not a surprise. And you let that ish go. You're making space for new memories here. Yeah, stay strong, make them wonder how you handled it. Spirit, please clarify the King of Wands for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about this King of Wands? The Chariot, it's time to get going. It's time to get moving here. Tell me more. Clarify the King of Wands for Pisces. The Judgment. Okay, so you have two major arcanas. Judgment Day is here. This card has been showing up in at least 4 of your last readings in the same position. So there's a significant message coming in. Spirit is watching. Spirit is observing what you're doing, how you're moving. And this is why you're being rewarded. This is why you're getting positive karma. And a lot of people from your past are going through some kind of negative karma. We have the Justice in the reverse. Justice in the reverse can also talk about negative karma. In the upright, it can talk about good karma and balance. It's number 11, but in the reverse is negative karma. The Chariot. The path in front of you is clear. There's no more obstacles. There's no more resistance. You have a lot of angels around you. What does Pisces need to know about this King of Wands? What does Pisces need to know? You have the Page of Wands, you have the Queen of Wands, and you have the Devil in the reverse. So you have a lot of fire cards coming in. It's time for action. It's time for movement here. The Devil in the reverse, you freed yourself from some kind of restriction. You freed yourself from some kind of entrapment or something that was trying to stay tethered to you. You broke free. You have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. These are divine counterparts. This is your masculine and your feminine energy being in balance, being aligned, seeing eye to eye, connected to the lovers. The Chariot, victory, speed, action, determination, harnessing and uniting opposing energies, success, travel, confidence, and willpower, control. The universe is constantly gifting us the opportunity to become the person we want to be. It's a magical time for taking inspired action. Push ahead with willpower and determination because you will get there. Remember, Inaction is the same as deciding to stay still. The chariot reminds you that while you're on your way to your goal, you need to make decisions about the best path forward. If you feel pulled in two different directions, know that you will be able to coax both of these energies towards the same target. Charging ahead without paying attention to the path can sometimes be harmful to those in your wake. So take care not to trample on others on your way up the mountain. Choose the thing you really want, focus your efforts, and move swiftly. If you aren't sure what your direction is, then it's time to make some plans, align goals, and spark dreams. Your affirmation is I choose who I am becoming and I run towards it with conviction and consistent motion. I'm going to go ahead and head over to Patreon for the extended reading. The links are down below. Blessings, Pisces. Take care.